All right, here we go, folks. Joel, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, man. How are things? Where are you coming from?
I am in Brooklyn currently.
Nice. The People's Republic of Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I miss it.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thanks for joining me on this Thursday night live music thing.
Thanks for having
Um, it's really just like it's an excuse to do a thing because otherwise right now I'm assuming you'd be like on a tour or something like that,
me. Yeah.
right? Yeah. And all of a sudden we get to enjoy you like in your living room in Brooklyn, and it's like that's okay.
Yeah,
It
it's fine.
gives, you know what I mean? It gives us a chance to do a thing. Before you were on, I was mentioning this great record of yours,
Oh, where?
which I am loving, man. I'm like digging every track on this. I'm trying. I'm gonna try not to gush too much, man. Just to save myself from being embarrassing. But
I
it's a
appreciate
tight
it.
record, man. It's I don't know the way you play. It's honestly you're playing the vibes, and it's not like, oh hey, watch me play the vibes. You're like listening when you're playing, and you're doing that thing where you're letting, as a band leader on this record, you're letting everybody do their thing. That vocalist coming on there. I'm just like, oh man, I'm like mowing the lawn and listening to this thing for like the sixth time, and I'm just like, this is gonna be one of those records I'm gonna be listening to as an old man. You know. So I want to thank you. I want to thank Blue Note, man. What do you feel like doing tonight?
I was just gonna play. Whatever you want.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's what I would do. I just want to basically just jam for a little bit. I'm gonna do my thing on this large canvas. This is actually like a 3x4,
Oh, nice.
so we'll see how much I get in there. But honestly, Joel, whenever you're ready to go, let's do it.
I might start with some piano if that's okay.
Please do. Well, that ended abruptly. Sorry about that, everybody. Joel, my apologies there. I was watching the time, and then it just took over. It got away from me. That's because I was having such a good time. Man, that was beautiful. I want to thank you all for joining me in tonight for Thursday Night Live Music. Joel, I'm sorry that it just cut off and we didn't get to talk anymore. But honestly, I could have done that. I could have done that all night. This video will be shared to the Thursday Night Live Music archive. Videos that are on here, and I'm trying to archive them myself. Even though just standing here, I'm slightly out of breath because I was working and I was working on this, and I was having a great time. Joel, thank you so much. And you know, it felt like a festival. You can join in, Joel, if you want to say the last two things here, but I get it if you're just going. It felt like a festival. This is why I do this. It felt very much like why we're all craving live music, and being in the room is what we're craving. I realize how much my brain is sort of catching up with the moment here, because honestly I was kind of not present there for a while, and I was just working with Joel Ross, and that's what it's like, and that's one of the reasons why I do this and why I continue to do this, despite the fact that we're all not sort of together in the same space, and we might not be going to festivals for a while. We might not be listening to Joel Ross in a large room for a while. And this might be the case for longer than we'd like. I know there's a lot of back and forth talk about maybe we should all just get the virus and get it over with. Maybe we should take out some old people. I'm kind of more of the thought of maybe we should maybe we should wear a mask. Maybe you should do some non-essential things, or do essential things at home, or not. Just try to get the. It's a time thing. Eventually, there will be a vaccine, right? So eventually, there will be sort of a collective immunity you can have to it. But for right now, this is the way it is. And honestly, in some ways, it's okay because I got to work with Joel Ross tonight, which might have taken years for it to happen, or it might have taken years to coordinate things. Again, Joel, I'm sorry if you weren't sure that it ended, and I wasn't aware that it was ending. I got the 2-minute thing, and then boom, it was done. But it is being saved over there. I loved it, man. I loved doing what we were doing there for a while. It really was one of those hours that felt like it just disappeared, and that was it. That's the magic. I know we're working with time here. I know we're working with. That's the one thing that we can sort of use as a physical substance to make things, and that's why music works, and that's why math is rewarding and stuff like that. But I do also realize that the spirit goes above and beyond that. And hey, Joel, I was in the zone, man, and it just went. I forgot that we only have an hour, and it usually gives me a countdown. Honestly, I was just riding your waves, and that's what happens. If you'd like to come on and say goodbye, that's fine. But it's okay if you don't want to too. I was just letting everybody know that Joel, that was like that was at a festival. That was like a private festival. I completely lost my mind. I was completely taken by the spirit, and I don't think you mind me saying that. I saw some of your thanks on your record, and you mentioned the Lord. So I feel if he's going to put it in writing, then I think it's okay that I can mention it because we're on the same page. I've been really excited to be working with you, Joel, over the years, and this goofy coronavirus thing gave me the excuse. And I know there's sometimes blessings and tragedy, and I know some of us are losing people, and they're not sure where to turn. But I think we should a little bit here. Joel, you're amazing, man. What can I say? Hey, brother, how you doing?
Good. Had to switch to my phone. Sorry.
No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. You know, I was watching the time, and I was like, okay, I got 2 minutes, and I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to that hour.
It went by.
It went by really fast, but that's because I was riding it, man. Thank you for putting those vibrations out there so I could do that.
Thank you for having me. Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh yeah, man. I've been, I was saying before that in some ways, even though this tragedy of us all having to do this kind of thing, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a blessing. Creatively, I'm getting to work with some folks that would normally not be available or even have conversations on the phone. And but on the other side of it, it's something that we get to share, across the airwaves.
Yeah.
And we get to make something that's a little more permanent. So, Joel, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
I really felt, I don't know, when you play, there's no ego involved. I'm not sure how you do that. I was talking to a friend of mine and saying that you were coming on, and she said, well, maybe it's because he shares an ego with his brother. Which I think it's a compliment, but there also might be a spiritual reality to that.
Yeah.
But that's the coolness of it, man. It lets you make it happen, and you give a lot of pockets of opportunity for other people to play with you. That's great, man.
It's my pleasure. It's the reason I do it.
Right. Well, you're reaching a lot of people, man, and this is just one voice, but please just keep on doing your thing. And, you know, I said
Likewise.
before, yeah, you're listening to the right voices. So, you know, anything you want to say about the experience that we just had or what you were playing or anything like that?
I mean, I just liked the opportunity to do this. I love visual art, and so as soon as you asked me, I was like, yes, of course. And then I tried to do a mix of just improvising, just making stuff up and going along. Did some tunes, but I just like the idea of creating something at the same time with other people. So I'm very glad we got to do this.
Yeah, me too, Joel. It's tough for musicians to do it with musicians because of the time lag and all that kind of stuff. But this seems to work with visual and solo, or
Yeah,
visual solo and dancer. So I'm sort of glad that happened. You were playing my jam there before. Let Me Love You.
yeah.
Man,
I knew I had to at some point.
you know, I was just you hit that out, you threw that out, and I was like, oh man, that's got the Pharoah Sanders mantra going for me, you know.
That's the
And I'm
vibe.
like, yeah. And I was like, okay, I'm hearing this. And then when it wasn't on, I was still hearing it. You know? So that means it's working, man.
Man, thank you, Lewis.
You got it, Joel. Hey, whenever you feel like doing something like this again, whether in person or whether virtually, just let me know, man. I'm
Definitely.
around.
I will.
All right.
Take care.
Thank you. Peace. Thank you.